Too Hot to Handle is back with a bang.
Welcome to the party!
Too Hot to Handle Season 2 is officially here. Hey guys, welcome back to another shared news from home. We are so excited to dive into all the details on Too Hot to Handle Season 2. But before we get into it, if you're new here, make sure to ring the bell and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. As always, I'm your host, Morgan Wright, joined today by the wonderful Mariah Davis. Mariah, are you excited? Too Hot to Handle is officially back. Did you watch Season 1 and are you going to watch Season 2?
I did watch season 1. I'm pretty sure that was one of the many shows I binged and finished in like a day during quarantine. So yes, I'm excited for season 2. We've talked about this in the past on shared news. Like it really is trash television. Like it is, but it's so juicy and so entertaining. So I'm so excited to watch season 2. I literally started watching it this morning, and I don't know if there's an appropriate time to watch Too Hot to Handle. I don't know if 9 a.m. is too early, but that's when we started the show.
Mariah, if you start watching that show at 9 in the morning, be ready to sit there all day because it is one of the most addicting new reality dating shows. For you guys that don't know, Too Hot to Handle is a bunch of extremely attractive young singles on an island who have to refrain from sexual contact for their chance to win $100,000. Anytime they hook up, they end up losing money. And the premise of the show is to strengthen deeper relationships to get these people to stop focusing on these surface level hookups and to form genuine, deep connections. Now, looking at the cast, they are all 10 out of 10. They all have washboard abs, beautiful eyes. The girls are just absolutely gorgeous. So, Mariah, if you had just gone through the pandemic like we all did, and you were stranded on a desert island with seven of the most beautiful men you have ever seen in your entire life, would you be able to hold back from even kissing one of these guys? Or do you think that you would be in trouble on Too Hot to Handle?
Personally, I think that I wouldn't have an issue with this. Now, I'm not single, but if I was single and ready to mingle, I don't think it would be that hard for me just because of my personality, and I guess I'm just not too much of an eager beaver when it comes to like getting physical with anybody. That might be TMI for shared news, but now all of you know how I am. So no, I don't think that it would be really difficult for me. Plus I'm like, give me that 100K. Like that's more important to me than some babe on a beach.
No, I'm right there with you. Even talking about it, I like don't want to say that they can't have sex because I'm like, ooh, I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
So I would be right there with you. I would be like, you guys stay 6 feet away from me. Give me that $100,000. So, how they pull this off in the season premiere, the bombshell was that all of the guests had no idea that they were going to be on Too Hot to Handle, right? They thought they were trying out for a different show called Parties in Paradise, where literally they were sold on, okay, you guys, you're coming to this private island. You're going to have a lot of parties. You're going to drink. You're going to be surrounded with the most beautiful people in the world. And whatever happens, happens. And then they find out they're not even allowed to kiss each other. Let's take a look at what the big moment was like when they found out what was really going down.
For those of you who need reminding, there is to be no kissing, no heavy petting, and no sex.
No, we are too hot to handle.
It's so funny that you get such this reaction from a little Bluetooth speaker whose name is Lana. I mean, I cracked up laughing when I saw her come out in the smoke and everyone was just staring, trying to figure out what was going on. Do you think that it's kind of crazy that these people are so upset that they can't make out with each other all summer long?
Yeah, I thought the reactions were so hilarious. And you know, with reality TV, you never know what's genuine or what's more like scripted, but this 100% you can tell is so genuine. These people are devastated that their vacation is essentially ruined in their eyes because they had one motive in mind, and now it's like they're not allowed to do that, even though if you know you've watched even the first episode, you know that they were not sticking to the rules anyways. But oh my gosh, they were so upset. Who was it? Miranda, I think is her name. she was like probably most upset. Like, I need to go home. This is really annoying. So it was shocking how genuinely like devastated they were. But I also think like based off of more of the trailers that I've seen from this season, that people end up like actually benefiting so much and formulating like very solid connections.
Yeah, one of the contestants, Emily, said, I was under the impression that I was going to hook up with a bunch of guys, drink, party, and then you hear da ding. I can't describe it any other way apart from devastating. And you're right, they cast these people on the show because they are sexual people. They're like, let's get all these hotties in one place and see what happens. And then when it's suddenly a drastic, sharp left change, they're just feeling a little lost. Let's watch another clip from the trailer.
1, 2, in, out.
There's a lot of sexual tension in the villa.
Today we're gonna find your special spot.
They're all guilty.
Oh my gosh. Even watching it, Mariah, I'm like just covering my eyes, like hoping that my mom doesn't watch this shared news video because she's going to text me a bunch of questions about it. But these people, I find it hilarious. It's $100,000. And as soon as they're told, you can't even kiss each other or you're going to lose money. It's like they go into full on panic mode. And without giving too many spoilers away, I do want to talk about how much money they lost on the first day. Mariah, they lost $21,000 in the first 24 hours with a total of 7 rule breaks. It was all kissing. How pissed would you be on day one that you lost $21,000?
We talked about your first question was if I could do it, and it was like, yeah, show me the money. So I feel like I would be one of those people that would be upset. Like, guys, seriously, you can, if you like each other enough, when this is all said and done, you can go crazy, but like, let's collect the bag first. So I would be so upset. But you know what? I was thinking, especially given the fact that all of these people have already watched the first season, they know where all of the first season too hot to handle people are now in their lives. They know they're very successful. They're like living in LA. They have all of these collaboration deals and they're making good money. So I feel like none of them really care about the 100K because they're like, well, I know what my life is going to look like after this show anyways. So I mean, how upset could you be? It just doesn't seem like as big of a loss when you know you're going to be like set up after the show anyways. But I don't know. There could be more twists. Like Too Hot to Handle could be kicking people off if they don't start playing by the rules.
That is true. And we did see last season that one of the contestants, Haley, got kicked off because she wasn't learning anything. We also saw a contestant leave because they weren't emotionally interested in anybody that was on the island. I am interested to see because last season we did see some couples deepen their relationship by abstaining from kissing and other activity. I mean, Francesca and Harry, I know they've had a tumultuous relationship afterward, but during the show, during the season, it did seem like they were growing a deeper connection. So I don't really know. I have only watched the first episode, so I can't really see too much right now if there's going to be any serious love connections. I don't know. Do you see any in the future, Mariah, or do you think that they're all just going to go wild the whole entire time?
It's hard to say. I was thinking like as I got, I think I finished the second episode. So that's as far as I got. But I remember in the first episode thinking Emily and it's so early that I'm like not familiar with everyone's name yet, but her boo. I thought like, well, they could maybe have something. Harry and Francesca were each other's like first pick really, and they ended up staying with each other throughout the full season, and even as we know after this season. So I was thinking we could see that from them because they are so seriously attracted to one another. But you can find out like after that initial surface level attraction is broken and you realize you really don't have a ton in common outside of like what you're physically attracted to and that kind of sexual attention. I don't know who the genuine couples are going to be at this point. Also, correct me if I'm wrong because it's been a while since I've watched the first season. But do they have new people kind of show up throughout the season?
Yeah, so in the first season, I want to say they had Bryce. He came in on his own, and then later in the season, there were 3 people that came in at one time. So you're very right, Mariah, and that's something that I forgot about. Different people do come in throughout the season, so really only time will tell. But you guys, Too Hot to Handle season 2 is now streaming on Netflix. the whole season is up. So if you want to go watch it, binge watch it in a day and let us know what you think of it. Could you do it? Mariah and I definitely could. We're like, stay far away from us. Give us the 100K. Let us know in the comments if this is one of your latest guilty pleasures like it is ours. And make sure before you go, you subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future updates. Also, say hi to us on our social media channels. Our handles are on the screen right now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye.